are all gathered here. This week of October, we are celebrating our Elderly Week for the role of the senior citizens in shaping our community. This past 4 days, it is actually my 5th trip back and forth Iloilo and Manila. Kaya damo kung ginatinan ng meetings and at the same time mga engagement. But every time nga kabalon ko, example kagapon, mapuli naman ko gabi, tapos ang bago mabalik naman ko sa Manila, ito yun later this evening, ang bali natin nga wala, mugigin diretsyon na lang. Kay halin Monday, one day lang ko sa Manila, one day lang ko sa Iloilo. So, ginahambal ko lang din sila every time may pamangkot sila. Though hindi ko din mabatas na hindi ko kapulit makita ang mga yuho sa ato ng mga awardees kag sa ilang pamilya. Guy, because working as the chair of the Committee on Social Services, I've seen how our senior citizens live their day, and what struck me the most is that in all of our activities that demanded much time and effort, the senior citizens are the first to volunteer. They are the first to participate in discussions, and they are the first to comfort you whenever needed. They are the first to defend our city in these trying times. So that truly depicts how strong, how brave, and how admirable you guys are. So that is the reason why I, together with Mayor Jen, started this Huluaran sa Katigulangan Awards 4 years ago. And we just kept growing bigger and better every year. And I know Mayor Jen is just as proud as I am, for all of you deserve to be an awardee. We wanted to give an honor and special recognition for the hard work that these men and women do. As we do every year, our awardees are chosen because of their exemplary experiences and qualifications in different aspects of life. Sa mga wala na kabalo, ang tanan nato nga awardees since nag-start 4 years ago, gina-nominate ni sila. Wala lang ni silang ginpili, kundi gin-nominate ni sila. And they had to undergo the process of elimination. So, gin-select ni sila sa selection committee kung sino lang gibala ang magakaangay nga tagaan sang medalyon kag ang nagakaangay nga tawgon nga Huluaran sa Katigulangan diri sa syudad sa Iloilo. And this year, we have 14 of them who have passed and have been selected. And with that, we will congratulate each of them as they are truly deserving and truly esteemed to be part of the Huluaran sa Katigulangan Circle of Models. O, diba? So, our awardees will now serve as the epitome of wisdom that has been strengthened by time. So, why should we honor the elderly? Honoring the elderly is not just a matter of good manners or following the norms of society. Honoring our elderly is an act of God, which is recorded in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 32. And it says, "Rise in the presence of the aged, show respect for the elderly, and revere your God. I am your Lord." So just like God, we want to give you this honor of glory, that your work will not go unnoticed. That despite the age and frailties in life, you continue to shine like diamonds. So this Huluaran sa Katigulangan will serve as an inspiration not only to your fellow elderly, but for the young, the old, and the new, that they too can be a good example to the members of the society. And before I end my message, I'd like also to congratulate the men and women behind this program. These are the people, although works in the background, but they put their hearts out to give our awardees an experience to remember. To all my staff, CSWDO, and of course FISCUP, and of course Office of the Senior Citizens Affairs, from the preparations to the TV shows, to the radio guestings, and of course to our beloved sponsors that have continued to support us in this endeavor. We could not have done this without all your help. So please, let's give them a big round of applause. With that, I warmly welcome you all, and let's enjoy Huluaran sa Katigulangan 2017, our honor to our elderly, just like diamonds, tested by time, but continues to be valued and continues to shine bright. Mabuhay kamo ang mga bugal sa syudad sa Iloilo. Good afternoon.
Dr. Rene Fernandez. We also have Engineer Rodrigo Naval. Welcome, sir. Of course, we also have Mr. Socornio Paredes Jr. We also have Mrs. Violeta Quintoliano. In line, we also have Mr. Elpidio Azuelo. We also have Attorney Rica Flor Obsequio. And of course, we also have Mrs. Consolacion Remoria. Alright, welcome to this year's Huluaran sa Katigulangan ng Censors. We would like also to acknowledge the presence of the Board of Directors and Officers of the Federation of Senior Citizens Association of the Philippines.
Sa atong pinalangga na sa subong amay sa syudad sa Iloilo, Acting Mayor, Vice Mayor Joe III Espinosa, palapakang nato. Aral man diri sa subong ang atong Executive Assistant to the Mayor, Sir Jack Conlo, palapakang nato. And of course, Sir Ding Ko. Let's give him a round of applause. Sa mga bisan, kag jet setter nato nga konsehala, na maski ano kasako niya ginatubang yagin ang atong mga Katigulangan, palapakang nato. Councilor Lady Julie Grace Love Baronda. Ari man diri sa subong si Sir Naval, Rodrigo Naval, palapakang naton si Sir FISCUP President naton, and Sir Elpidio Azuelo. Let's give them a round of applause, sir. Sa tanan-tanan nga mga Katigulangan naton nga rin subong, tigulang man or bata, madamong kay salamat sa inyong pagkatusubong sa atong third year sa Huluaran sa Katigulangan naton. Let's give our elderly a round of applause pagin naton sila. In any community, for a very long time, we have always looked to our elderly for guidance. Isa ang atong congressman sa pagselebrar sa aton nga Elderly Week. Hindi lang Elderly Week, but for the entire month. Ginakatagan naton sa pugay, ginadayaw naton ang atong Katigulangan, bangod sa igla, nga guidance, maayo ang atong nabuasdam na. Through the guidance of our elderly, we know where we are headed as a community. Maski sa diin ka mga komunidad sa una, mga tribo pa, sinang una, katanaw-gid sa atong Katigulangan kung diin pa kadto ang future sang community nila. Pareho gina sa subok. Ginalantaw naton because ang aton nga mga senior citizen, pareho sa aton nga congressman, isa man sa pagselebrar sa aton bangod kay sang sining nga December nangin senior citizen naman siya. And he is now availing of all the at tanan yung mga benefits nga nagaupod sa pagiging senior citizen. Galing pag senior citizen ni Congressman Jerry Trias, balaan niya gid nga damo sa mga programa para sa mga senior citizen ng aton nga local government, kag ang aton national government. Gani ang pinakauna niya ginobra, nag-apply siya dahil sa iya nga senior citizen nga card. Gikuha niya dayon, kag sa subong nalipay siya magsagi pakita sa iya nga card, kag maghambang, akong 20%, basi malipatan ninyo. Isa lang ina sa mga madamong nga mga programa nga ulikid sa atong mga Katigulangan. Gani kay isagit sa atong nga pagselebrar sa atong elderly week and sa atong mga senior citizens nga month ang atong pinalangga nga Congressman sa siyudad sa Iloilo, Congressman Jerry Trias. Gani din ako magpadugay din. Gusto ko lang magpasalamat sa tanan-tanan nga gitpuling sa aton nga mga senior citizens sa pag-build sa aton nga community. Kita-congratulate ko kita opisina ni Councilor Lady Julie Grace Love Baronda. Madamo kay kasalamat. Let's give them a round of applause sa iyang mga staff. Kahaling kagina, alas 11, pag-abot ko dire, bago ako manyaga, nakita ko, nasa ako kitang ilang maubrahanay, palapakangin nato ng staff ni Councilor Lady Julie Grace Love Baronda. And with everyone else, madamo kay kasalamat. Tagmayong hapon din sa inyo. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Congressman Jerry Trias, for that very inspirational message. Vice Mayor Joe Espinosa III, who is now the acting mayor of the Iloilo City. So let's give him a round of applause.
Salamat gid mayong hapon sa tanan. So kinapitagiliwan si Congressman Jay Trias. Okay. So sa aton chairman din sa ininga aktibidad natin subong sa ininga Kapulanon, si Love Baronda, palakpakan kagid siya. Aton mga executive assistant sa aton alkalde, si Jake at si Lizako, palakpakan kagid. Sa aton mga sponsors, kag aton na mga manog ginaprogramar naton nga 12 ka bilog lab do pilar 14 na mga huwaran. Ipamangkot ko si Jake ba ini sa Ilocano mo si huwaran ka Huluaran parehas nga. Kaya aton usually ganun huwaran na hinikanan, no? Subong niya Huluaran na sang Katigulangan. Parehas malang na, no? Na ginahatagan aton pasidungog ang aton mga ginikanan. Si Congressman Jerry Trias pwede na sa madala sa Huluaran sa Katigulangan. Kaya pukosa ni Jay nga senior citizen na siya. No? Ako yung mga 5 pakatuwing. 5 pakatuwing ah. Mauna pag-ulo si Jay Kudlo sa ako dyan. Kaya para mo mga relo sa balay, hindi ka patay-patay. Kung isa, kaya mo lang nagkakadelay ang ako niyang pero sa aton, hindi makita ko gani kung tanaw ko sa mga guyan mo. Daw, why is a senior citizen Because age is only in the mind. Oh. Katigulang ka, kung ang bansang lawas mong isa, katigulang ka. Promise ka na katigulang ka, pagkapan mo, young at heart pa, kung yapon, hindi ka din magtigulang. No? So, sa aton diri tanong tanan, position ang aton nga mga awardees sa ining kahopunanon, gina-congratulate din sila kag ang organizers, no? Sa paghatag man sa pagpasidumog sa aton nga mga ginikan. So, you know, life is just a circle nga kita kami kanta nga din ang analamihan ko maghanta, the circle of life, no? Majuwit na kami karon ni ano? Gusto yung gini majuwit sa akon ang aton awardee. the circle of life. Na sa una, kag subong, kag ang pabuton, nagalipot lang na. Sa una, ini yung mga ginikanan, kag pasidumog, tagaan naton sa award, ini, nakapunan. Sa una, sila man na bata man. Subong sila naman ang ginatagaan naton sa award. Sa daso naman, chimpo naman na kiday Councilor Lablab, kag ni Councilor Jay. Ang daso naman, kami naman mahatag sa ilang. So, sige-sige na. But what is important, nga ginapakita naton ang importansya sa pagpasidungog sa aton ginikanan. Kay kung ginahimo naton subong makita man sa madason nga henerasyon sundon man na nila kag pagapatagaan man sa pagpasidungog ang ilaman maginginikanan kay with the thought nakon kami amo naman jempo nga magtigulang kami man tagaan sa nagasunod sa amon sa iniman nga pagpasidungog. It's just a circle of life. Gani subong iya nagakalipay kay ako kagamaton nga mga pamatayon nga magtan-aw sa amo sining nga mga aktibidad na ginahatagan din naton importansya ang aton mga katigulangan o aton mga ginikanan. Most especially diri sa aton sa Pilipinas. Ours is an extended family nga mga relationships. Sa Amerika, balaan nyo man na, ibang nag-Amerika man, tanaw nyo man ito sitwasyon sa mga tigulang. Ako hindi ko gusto magtigulang sa Amerika. Why? Dito yung pati bata mo, inigali ka bisita sa imo sa home for the aged. Ginabili na nila to. Kung isaan, masubok yung tanan, tawagan sila kay ginbili nila ang ilang ginikanan sa home for the aged. Kung mapatay, just bury my mother or father. And I will see to it if I have the time, makabisita ako. That is something. Pinapalugong na naya, sige, okay, just bury and I will just visit the grave if I have time. Muna to yan. Kung isa, hasta bang siya mapatay, hindi ba niya gani ka bisita sa ginikan? Siya mismo, hindi ka bisita. But iriya sa aton, different. Ang mga kabataan dire, nagailinaway, kung diin ma-star si tatay at si nanay, di ba na? Ginagawan, kung isa maaway pa na nga anay, nga dito kaya sa kay amoniman, nga ang pagbalangga niya sa imo, mas dako ang pagbalangga. Nako, dito parat. Nga dito kasi, nga hindi ka sa akon. Kay servisyoan taman ka. Sa kutob sa akon masarangan. That is the beauty sa aton niya na pagpakabuhi diri sa aton republika. Labi na din sa siyudad sa Iloilo. Amo na iyang ginapadayaw tagit. Nga ang aton niya ginikanan, ginaawayan ta. Kung sino ang mga patitig sa aton ginikanan. Akon, pagkapatay sa nanay ko, kinkwa ko kay diskan simple pa ako. Kinkwa ko kay si tatay ko. Kag-ilipas paasa sa mapatay. Halin sa pagkapatay sa akong ginikanan. 1984, asa napatay sa 2010 o 2011. Aga-aga ako na nag-drive siya kag ginalibot gid sa siyudad sa Iloilo kag maghampang siya sa iyahampang nga tennis biskan ano oras ko pag-uli sina kagabi. I have to be awake 6 or 5 o'clock in the morning kay balaan ko si tatay ko tuhulan na sa akin. And I have been doing that and no regrets. Wala dito sa reklamo. With a thought in mind, nagala sa division ko, si tatay ko, kay siya man nagpatakok sa akin, kay siya man ang responsable, why am I here now? So, ganit sa aton ng mga kabataan, pinapakita natin ang ini na relationship between the parents and the child. Di subok, kinahimot ko man. Ang ako naman obligasyon sa mga kabataan ko, ginapakita ko man sa ila kung anong magpalangga sa isang kapilikanan na kung later sa ilang naman kung sila naman may mga pagabuhi, sundon man ang nila kung palangbaon man ang kabataan nila as a circle of life continues up to eternity. So sa inyo na naman, congratulations to our awardees. Kagabay pa ang ining tradisyon naton sa aton pungsod mangin sige-sige para man sa aton tanan-tanan. Maayong hapon sa tanan.
Thank you so much, Vice Mayor.
Diamond, 70 years old, sa Reyes Extension, La Paz. Ako naging maestra sa La Paz Elementary School for 37 years. Katibong, nag-retire na ako since 2027 ako na-retire, 10 years na ako na naka-retire. Ang mahambal ko lang sa kabataan na sila magtutong sa pag-eskwela, abot bangin mapos ang ilang pangungig sa pilakadlaw.
Awardee in the category Profession as Primary Education Teacher, Nelly F. Diamond, a teacher of first grade pupils for 37 years in La Paz II Elementary School, with certificates of merit from the Department of Education, Culture and Sports, the Ministry of Education and Culture, and now from the Department of Education, as well as from the University of San Agustin Teachers College for her valuable service, competence, and expertise as a teacher. She has also been an active Girl Scout for the Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
My name is Romeo Absay. I live in Villa Arevalo, Iloilo City. I'm 65 years old. My greatest achievement in life is that when I worked as a bar waiter in a cruise ship. My advice to the young people is, of course, they have to be drug-free and they have to fear God and obey their parents. They have to be respectful. My greatest advice to them is that they have to read their Bible maybe and continue to worship God so that they would learn lessons from the Bible and move on to their respective lives in a straight path that would lead them to their success.
Awardee for the category of Culture and Arts, Romeo O. Apsay. He has been an employee of the Bureau of Public Schools from 1975 to 1976, an employee of Negros Navigation Company Incorporated from 1997 to 1992, and a bar waiter for MS Dreamward Cruise Ship from 1992 to 1997, therefore making him an overseas Filipino worker for 10 years, where he learned to love singing and performing in front of international guests. He has been active as a singer, winning Singer of the Year for 2016 of Villa District and being choir director of the same district.
I'm Dr. Asuncion Laures Taparo, a dentist by profession. I'm married to Arturo Faro, a U.S. Army retired. For me, I still continue to volunteer. I'm a Red Cross volunteer through and through. I am the president of the University of San Agustin Alumni Association up to now for several years. I still keep on doing community work with the Rotarians of the Rotary Club of Iloilo, and many other things I'm involved. Just continue to be a senior citizen, all right. I now realize that I'm a senior citizen. I thought I'm not due to my work. And then for as long as I can do it, I still will continue to help the needy people of Iloilo City. I was also chosen before as Outstanding Ilonggo Woman of Iloilo City, 2014. And my town is in Miagao, but we live in the city, Aurora subdivision. Then I would like to talk to others that are not doing anything. They do not know how to use their time since they are already senior citizen. But for me, you have to continue to do something for as long as you can. That's all.
Okay. Advice, ma'am, to the youth.
My advice to
The youth.
Okay, my advice to especially the youth and my women that are also like me is to continue their work, continue to volunteer for young people, stay in school and continue your course, and also the tradition that we have before as Filipinos, respect for the elders, because sometimes you feel that if you're old, you're not needed. So my advice is for them to continue to uphold the tradition of being an Ilonggo, respect for their elders, and continue to strive for the dreams that they want to live up to. That's all.
Awardee in the category of philanthropic work, Asuncion Lauresta Faro. A former doctor of dental medicine, has a master's degree in education, major in educational management. She received numerous awards such as Outstanding Dentist, Outstanding Agustinian of the Century, Outstanding Ilonggo Woman, Outstanding Miag-awanon, and Outstanding Alumni of Miag-aw High School. She also received tokens symbolizing her excellent performance in her profession and her endeavors to serve the people. Thus, she was awarded the Silver Humanitarian Cross of Service, Doña Aurora Aragon Bronze Medal of Service, the Scroll of Honor and the Diploma of Service as a Red Cross volunteer.
Ako si Rafael Kahilig Arancilio, may edad na 83 anyos. Ang akong aksipin gid ako, muna nga retire na ako sa gobyerno. Kag wala man ko sing bilang corruption nga nahimo, kag nag-retire ko normal, no? Kag pensionado man ko sa buong. Mahambal ko na sila nga matarong lang sila sa ilang kaugalingon. Kag tandaan gid lang ang sala sa nakit. Ang himuon lang nila ang katarungan nga may mabunga ang ilang na trabaho, kag maposwag nila ang ilang kinitaan, hindi na pagkaposaran gid. Kag kung may pamilya na sila, tipigan gid nila ang ilang pamilya. Kag amo na ang masiling naton nga kung matarong ang ginahimo mo, matarong man sinang padulungan mo. Kag maayo gid nga pamilya ang mahimo.
Awardee in the category of profession as an agriculturist, Rafael C. Arancilio. He was the chief of the Iloilo City Urban Poor Affairs Office, the provincial in charge of the Bureau of Plant Industry, and agricultural extension specialist for the World Council of Churches Cambodia. He also served in the City Agriculture Office as an agriculturist.
I'm Mrs. Violeta Hill of Lopisaina Norte, La Paz, Iloilo City. 67 years old, a retired teacher at La Paz 2 Elementary School with 43 years in service at the ED. As of now, I was chosen also as La Paz District Secretary for 6 years with 25 barangays. my advice to the young generation is to be patient, respectful, and there will be a good person, and of course, study hard so that they will be a professional someday.
Awardee in the category of public service, Violeta M. Hill, a dedicated teacher of more than 40 years in La Paz II Elementary School. She attended various seminars all over the country. She was awarded the following: Loyalty Award in 2002 for her dedication and service in the Department of Education, Outstanding Alumni for the 21st Century, and Council Star Holiday Quartermaster in 2000. La Paz II Elementary School also received numerous awards due to her utmost efforts and contributions.
Ako si Rodrigo Derial. Nag-start ako as Mayor Agrarian Reform Technologies. Nagsaka ako sa Agrarian Reform Supervisor. Di naging team leader ako. Then later, naging Municipal Agrarian Reform Officer. Kag naging Provincial Agrarian Reform Officer. So, ano na akong pagsaka sa akong trabaho. Ang sa kabataan natin subong, suportahan pa sila basta sa maayo lang mga bagay. Kag at least belum na sinilang akong sobra hilo, sa urong eksakto lang, nga at least makita man natin ang atong kabataan nga hindi bala mauli sa iba ng kabataan sa subong sini-achieve ko. No? Kag ang kabataan natin, disiplina ina isang nanay o tatay sa panimalay. So, sa liwat siguro, congrats sa kay Honorable Baronda sa iyang programa na ini.
Awardee in the category of Science and Technology, Rodrigo J. Hoderial, a retired Provincial Agrarian Reform Officer, a consultant for the Center of Agrarian Reform and Rural Development, and the current General Manager for the Senior Citizen Consumer Co-op. Among his accomplishments include organizing reform communities in the barangay level of the province of Iloilo, as well as organizing barangay co-ops in 15 barangays in Iloilo Province.
I'm Nelida Ismilina, Judge retired of the MTCC Iloilo City. After retirement, I'm working with the Girl Scout in several capacities. I am also the chairman of the Iloilo High School Alumni Foundation, and we have so many projects on that matter. Aside from that, I was also the secretary of the People's Grafwats. I enjoy the work because in working, you have to love your work, to enjoy it, and you will have success in that. And you help other people, any consultation on legal matters that come to my house, even in telephone or even in the street. They could ask me legal questions of their problems, so forth and so on. That is the way of living to make you happy. To the youth, my advice is that when you are given a job, do it with love, work for it, study everything that is in connection with your job, and most of all, have trust in the Lord.
Awardee in the category of Legal Service, Nelida S. Medina, a retired judge of the Municipal Trial Court and a former professor in the School of Dentistry of Iloilo Doctors College. She was also an assistant city prosecutor and a deputy clerk of court in the Regional Trial Court. Our awardee was also a lente volunteer and helped promote truthful and credible elections during the 2007 elections. She was also awarded as one of the 100 alumni who helped shape the Philippines. Other than the awards mentioned, she was also given numerous certificates for her different participation in the seminars related to her professions, both as a judge and a dentist.
Ako si Carlito Rosa. Recently, nag-trabaho din sa Iloilo City Hall. Ako ang Cooperative Development Officer. At the same time, ako man ang school administrator sa Technical Institute of Iloilo City na nabi sa Barrio Obrero. Ang makonsider ko nga greatest achievement sa life ko nga despite sa amon mga kapigaduhon nakatigayon kami nga mangin successful napadako ko kag na tigayon nga mapa-eskwela kag matagan sing maayo nga wasdam lang ang akon mga kabataan. Bahin sa mga akon mamatugda o kung advice sa mga kabataan sa subong nga panahon para sa mga kabataan likawan gid naton ang mga malain nga mga bisyo ilabi na gid ang paggamit sang kinadilian nga illegal drugs. Kung ka-eskwela ka mo, tinguan gid nga magtututom sa pagtuon. Kag tinguan gid makatapos sa pagtuon. Inaisa sa mga solo nga mapanobli sa inyong mga ginikanan na hindi na makuha sa iban pa.
Awardee in the field of NGO or civic organization, Carlito L. Husa. This awardee actively worked in both field and managerial positions for the government and non-government organizations from 1984 up to the present. He was a social development worker from 1983 to 1986 in Sariling Sikap Incorporated, a program director for the Foundation for Development Studies Incorporated from 1986 to 1987, marketing director for the Multi-Sector Alliance for Development. He was also an executive director of Teresa Magbanwa People's Center Incorporated from 1992 to 1999. At present, he is the school administrator for Technical Institute of Iloilo City, the city cooperative development officer of the Iloilo City government, the chairman of the Iloilo City Cooperative Development Council.
I'm Marietta Valle Orleans. I've been married to ex-city fiscal and ex-city councilor Cesar Orleans, and we have 4 children. My greatest achievement is number 1 is for my children. Besides tatay niya is already dead, I am able to have them have a education, and they have been married to a very successful husband also. My advice to the young generation while in studying, be studious, and they must be respectful and helpful, and besides of that, ang akong greatest advice sila always be humble. Kag tinuhaon gid nila nga may kurso sila.
Awardee in the category of public service, Marietta V. Orleans. She is a proud wife of the late attorney Cesar Orleans. They have 4 children that have already graduated in college. Our awardee dedicated 24 years of her life as a public servant. Due to her efforts and contributions as barangay captain, many projects were implemented in her beloved barangay, the Barangay Cuartero of Haro, Iloilo City. She also served as a Liga president for 13 years.
Marcila Iban at Chika. Nakabata sa pag-asaway na mo, and then undergraduate siya. Ako undergraduate man, ako nagtingwang nga nagpaswin ako sa San Agustin, nga bata. Nakabata kami, 8 kabilog. Ako achievement sa bilog kabuhay, amang nakatungkot ko sa kusina sa senior citizen sa Pilar. Kag ang pinakadakot ko na mo ang senior, naka-discover sa senior citizen consumer cooperative na subong may branch sa Plaza Dordan. Wala na ang nawaman, hindi ko malipatan sa kaput. Sa mga katigulangan, hindi ka mo magpaluya-luya habang bakot pag-abas, hindi ka mo nalitin gasto sa inyo tipo, sa mga badyo, kundi ama yung malita mo lang inyong patang sa kabataan. Kung hindi kayo mag-away sa mga mga kabataan, hindi ka mo mahinali-away kapag hindi pag-abuyan mo ang inyong patang.
Awardee in the field of business, Ricardo La Chica Sr. This next awardee experienced working as a janitor for the Department of Education, Culture and Sports, as well as in the Iloilo Central Elementary School, but discovered that he had a skill for taking photos when he was told to run errands for government employees and teachers. His highest accomplishments now include being a founder of the Senior Citizen Consumer Cooperative in MH Del Pilar, Haro, becoming president of the Association of True Independent Group of Vendors Incorporated, and becoming president of the Iloilo City and Provincial Digital Photographers Association Incorporated.
Ako si Betty Rile, isa ka maestra sa West Visayas State University. Ang akong specialization is early childhood education. Tapos ang akong masters, special education, HE, kag HRM. Tapos ang akong natapos sa masters ko isa pagid is HRM. Kag nakatapos man ako sa akong doctorate degree sa Philippine Women's University. Doctor of Hospitality Management, major in or specializing hotel and restaurant management. Ang akong galing nga i-advise sa mga kabataan bala, kung ginapa-eskwela ka mo sa inyong ginikanan, mag-eskwela gid ka mo sing maayo. Agud to kung gusto nyo nga may bright future ka mo, kinahanglan tuod-tuodo nyo pag-eskwela. Kaya kung nag-eskwela ka mo, maayo gid ang inyong, especially ang grades ninyo, is your passport when you apply for a job. Tapos, kinahanglan mangin modelo ka mo, not only sa school but also sa inyong community.
Awardee in the field of the academe, Betty D. Rile, a current professor in the West Visayas State University since 1977. Our awardee has been teaching for 42 years. She started her teaching career as a kindergarten teacher even before she graduated college. In 2010, she graduated with the degree of Doctor of Business Management with specialization in hospitality management. She was also appointed as an Associate Dean and Graduate School Coordinator of the College of Business and Management of WVSU. Even in her senior years, she is still teaching and advising her thesis students. Also, she continuously participates and attends seminars to enhance her teaching skills.
Ako si Engineer Rodolfo Cabe, nag-pag-vlog sa city. Retired na, edad 67. Nag-pag-vlog sa civil engineering. Ang achievement ko sa iba, nalipat na hindi nakapag-vlog ko. Unexpectedly, hindi na ako kung sa kakanin. Susubok, enjoy ako sa kabuhi. Manami, madala ko ang pangbuhay ko sa mga apo ko, kabataan ko. So, successful mo sila sa mga kabataan. Kung ano din man ang down sa inyong mga kabuhi, hindi mo natin. Kaya ang pamilya mo sa ulihin, masalbat mo man. Hindi lang yun ito ang ulihin. Salbat mo ang kabuhi sa mga generation after sa inyo. Kanamit ang matyan. Sa magpangabuhi, pag-inomor, ang mga pangabuhi sa iban na under sa imo sa ulihin, mag-inimor man. Sa mula nisa.
Awardee in the category of Math, Science, and Technology, Rodolfo Valzado Ocate. Our awardee is a junior geodetic engineer passer in the year 1978. He is currently teaching at the College of Engineering of Central Philippine University. He had been working as land surveyor for 40 years. Because of his wisdom in the field of engineering, he is very well respected by his students and colleagues. His expertise has led him to be invited as a resource speaker of different events. He also attended different seminars and training to further improve his skills. Our awardee also loves writing poems. One of his pieces is entitled Wonder in Life.
Good afternoon, I'm Mrs. Angelita B. Santos, 71 years old, and a resident of Dolmok Subdivision, Barangay Kamalikar, Iloilo City. I'm a retired teacher. As a senior citizen, I have served not only in my barangay but also in the district of Haro and Iloilo City chapter. I was elected as president of Barangay Kamalig Senior Citizens Association for 10 years. Then I was elected as secretary of Paro District for 6 years. And recently, I was elected as secretary of Iloilo City chapter for 3 years. My greatest achievement is that I serve as barangay secretary since 2013 up to the present. For the children, my advice is that they should study well, be patient and diligent in their studies in order to grow up with good moral character and good citizen of our, not only in their place but also in their country.
Awardee, Anelita Santos Silves. And now let's welcome our last awardee, Mr. Delphine Punzalan.
Si Mr. Delphine Lasarito Ponsalan. Ang guest sa Santo Rosario, Duran City proper. Successful man na ako nandiro na ako mga kabataan. Kaya din sa ako nag-eskwela ko, self-supporting, ginikanan ko, pigado, imol kami, ako self-supporting ako, dobra ko po na daw, gabi, eskwela ko. So, ang bukas na punto po dahil kang pagsakripisyo, doon nakita ko na successful din. Subong nalipay ko, maski ang nalipad ko, salamat ko sa Ginoo nga extend akong kamuwi. Subong masarangan ko pa ang mga ginatag sa akong mga misyon, pagbulig sa akong mga membro ng senior citizen, pag-follow up. Ang ma-advise ko sa mga uling tubo subong, sa mga kabataan, dapat kung ano ang gina-advise sa ila, kung ginatubo sa ila ginikanon, dapat nila sundon. Ang mga kabataan subong, magbaka sila, palanggaon nila ginikanan, respeto. Nasa edad, nakakaryer nila. Labaw sa tanan, kung ilang ugalimon. Labaw sa tanan, pag umuyo ko sa Ginoo ang ginagawa ang Diyos. Pero ang Ginoo, wala kita. So, ang mga mambal.
Awardee in the category of Community Service, Delphine Punzalan. Our awardee is currently a senior citizen, tour guide of the Iloilo City Tourism Development Office. He worked in the Coca-Cola Bottles Philippine Incorporated as a driver, helper, janitor, messenger salesman, and sales representative. He was awarded as the Best Salesman of the Year 1995. Despite his success, having his 5 children finish their studies is what he considers to be his greatest achievement.
Thank you so much, Sir Ken.